Hello everyone, my name is Luke, aka Mr. Rage, and welcome back to another one of my discussion videos. However, the first thing that I'm going to say is, although this is a discussion video, it is also a warning at the same time. The first thing that I want to say is I want to give a quick thank you to all of my recent subscribers and all of my frequent viewers and just all my subscribers in general. I've said this before, and I will say it again, but you guys are the reasons why I do what I do here on YouTube. When I get comments from people saying that they really enjoy my content and my videos make their day, it makes me happy to see them happy with the videos that I make for them. And that's the relationship that I want with my viewers and subscribers. I want to make content that makes you guys happy because it makes me happy to be making you guys happy with my videos. So that's the relationship that I want with you guys, and when I get those kind of comments, it really warms my heart because it makes me feel like I am indeed getting what I am asking for since the moment I signed up for this whole YouTube thing. So thank you guys so much. It really means a lot to me. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me for doing this for me. It really means a lot that you guys enjoy my videos. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the topic of today's discussion video. Now, like I said in the intro, this video is also a warning. It is a warning for the very people that are watching this video as I speak. We are living in a society that is full of a lot of bad people. And you see, the thing about us, the thing about human beings is we are hardwired to be social. So obviously, we're going to interact with and socialize with other people. This is literally hardwired into us. Anyone will tell you that. Even introverts, who are people that barely talk to anyone, have at least one or two friends that they keep up with and talk to. So even the ones who aren't really social still socialize. Every single one of us socializes at some point in our life, even if we go years without socializing. So the point I'm trying to make is that we are social creatures. We talk to people. We desire to talk to people. We want to spend time with other people. We want those kinds of positive relationships with other people, because it's not just the fact that we are hardwired to be social, but it's also the fact that having positive relationships and having positive experiences with others makes us happy. Others can make us happy, and we can make others happy by doing the exact same thing for them that they do for us. And all it takes is just by socializing, being friends, and just being around good people and being a good person yourself. But alas, we are living in a society that has a lot of bad people. And I say society, modern society, because look, I understand that bad people have been polluting society since the very beginning, since society even became society. But the reason why it's more of a threat now is honestly because of social media. Social media is so large and it is used by millions, possibly billions of people. So when you use social media, you are interacting with so many people beyond just thousands. Like, you're talking with millions of people. And every single time you go on social media, you're bound to come across a bad person. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe some, probably many. You're probably going to interact with a lot of bad people. And also because of social media it's so much easier to interact with other people these days. Like, you don't even got to leave your homes these days anymore to actually interact with others. And this, of course, is all due to social media. So the fact that social media has so many people, like literally millions, possibly billions of people that all use social media, there are extreme chances, actually a very good chance. Like, honestly, I'm actually, you know what? It's not even a chance. You're going to talk with bad people on social media because there's so many people that all use it. So you are bound to literally come across at least some bad people in your life, especially when using social media. And you people, the ones watching right now, you need to stay very vigilant and you need to be very aware of the people that you are interacting with. Because the thing about bad people is bad people do not have any care or value for other people. The only thing that a bad person will value from another person is only what they can gain from them. That is all a bad person will ever care about gaining from someone who is good. Kind people, people who have kind hearts, people who are good people, and people who aren't bad like them, these are the people who will actually be targeted by bad people, because bad people know that those with kind hearts can be very easily taken advantage of. Because when you're kind, you want to be good for others. You want to be good to others. You want to do good things for others because doing good things for others makes you happy. It makes you happy to see others happy for what you do for them. And bad people are very much aware of that, and that is exactly why those with kind hearts will be the ones who will be chosen by bad people and will be seeked out by bad people. You'll never see a bad person try and target other bad people. You'll never see selfish people go after other selfish people, because how would that work? Selfish people don't care about others. And look, I'll say one thing right now. We're all a little selfish sometimes. Like, sometimes we're all a little selfish. But it's okay to be a little selfish. That's fine. Sometimes it's good to be a little selfish and to actually choose yourself before choosing others, because obviously you are also an important person. And realizing that is something that you need to realize in the first place, because that's how bad people will take advantage of you. If you yourself don't realize the value of yourself, and if you don't value yourself as a person and you don't care about yourself, then not only bad people, but everyone will start to take advantage of you. So you need to value yourself as a person first, and you need to actually care about yourself. So being just a little selfish is fine. It's okay to choose yourself over others sometimes, especially if it is for your own well-being and if it is for your own benefit. That's fine. But the thing about bad people is bad people do not change the way they are, and they don't care about the fact that they are more than just selfish. It's not just the fact that they're selfish, it's also the fact that they do not care at all about others. They have a lack of care and a complete disregard for every other person that they come across. It's not just the well-being of others that they disregard. They disregard everything about other people. They don't care how others will feel. They don't care how much they can hurt others. They don't care how much damage they can cause to others. They don't even care how much they can greatly harm others in either psychological or even physical ways. And that is what makes a bad person. A bad person to me is someone who only values and cares about themselves over everyone else. And the thing is, although I just said you have to care about yourself too, it's important to care about yourself. The thing about bad people is bad people only care about themselves. You're supposed to care about yourself like you would care about others, and you care about yourself like you would care about others. It's a fine balance of care for yourself, loving yourself, and giving that same thing to other people. Because obviously you know that you are important when you care about yourself. So obviously you know that others are also important. And that's why you also care for others as well as yourself. The thing about bad people is they do not care at all about others. They could give two fucks about how others will feel or how much they can hurt others, and that's also why they don't care about hurting others in the first place, because they don't care about others in the first place. So why should they care about how much pain and suffering they could cause on other people? Because they don't care about other people in general. They are the definition of being completely selfish and even being hateful at times. Because another thing about bad people is they will also try and use you. Bad people do not see others as valuable, living, breathing people. They don't care about that. They don't care about the fact that these are other people. They don't care about other people. They only care about what they can gain from other people. They don't value other people. They only value what they can gain from other people. And that's why most of the time, like, when you've got like a bad friend, for example, like a bad friend will always be asking you for favors. They'll always be asking you to do something for them. But then when you want something from them, they'll turn their back on you. They'll turn their back on you because they never cared for you in the first place. All they ever truly cared about is what they were gaining from you, what you was giving to them, and what they were getting out of you. But they don't care about you as an actual person. Bad people don't care about actual other people. They don't care about who you are. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about you in general. They don't care for you because you're a person. They care for you because you are doing something that they want you to do. And what they want you to do is they want things out of you. It's not just favors. Bad people will go as far as to even asking you to put your own self at risk just for them. They'll ask you to do all these things for them, and they'll even try and manipulate you. You see, one of the scariest things about people is we are really good at hiding our true selves when we need to. That is the most terrifying thing about not only people, but society in general. When people have the ability to hide their true wickedness from you, it really makes you feel afraid of other people sometimes, because people are very good at hiding themselves. It's like they have this mask that they can put on at any time, and you won't even know it's a mask until they have revealed their true selves to you. And that's another thing about a bad person. Bad people will hide their true selves from you until they no longer have a reason to. They will only hide their true selves from you so that they can get what they want from you. But as soon as the time comes when they no longer have a reason to hide their true selves from you, they will quickly reveal their true selves. They'll start showing their true colors, and you won't like what you see. You won't like what you hear, and you won't like what you have to realize, because what you have to realize is bad people will use you. Bad people will abuse you. And they will do more than that. Bad people will also hurt others. And that's something that we see they already do. Things like cyberbullying, pedophilia, domestic violence, all these are just some examples of bad people, because these are the things that bad people do. Because bad people do not care about the harm that they inflict on others. Because, like I said earlier, how can they? Like, if you care about others, if you care about other people, then obviously the last thing you would want to do is cause another person great pain. And you would never want to be the cause of someone else's pain. Bad people do not care about doing that, which is why they do what they do. That's why we see bad people doing bad things, because of the fact that they are bad people. They don't care about the harm that they cause on others, whether it's psychological abuse, physical abuse, or just the way they can make others feel. They don't care about that. They don't care about how much they can hurt you and how much they can hurt others, because all they care about is themselves. A bad person does care. They do care about a person, and that person is them. That's all they care about. Some bad people don't even care about their own families, which is even more horrible. Some bad people don't even care about their own parents, the people who brought them into this world in the first place. All they care about is gain. That is all they care about. They don't care about doing well for others or being a good person for others and caring for others. All they care about is themselves, which is why all they care about is gaining things from them for themselves. That's why all they care about is just gaining things for themselves, right? Because they don't care about anyone else but themselves. And like I was saying earlier, bad people will also manipulate you. They'll try and lie to you. Remember how I said that people are good at hiding their true selves? Well, obviously, part of hiding your true self is also lying. Because when you're hiding your true self, which is already a big fucking lie, you'll obviously tell even more lies, you know? When you're hiding your true self from others, telling even more lies to them is not going to be a big thing, because you're already lying to them by hiding your true self from them, by hiding who you really are, and by hiding what you really are like as a person, your emotions, the way you think, your feelings, everything. Literally everything that makes you who you truly are. When you hide that from someone else, you're already telling a big lie to them. So obviously, you're not going to care about lying to them even more about everything else. So bad people will also lie to you. They'll manipulate you. They'll try and make you feel bad. Like I said earlier, bad people will also target those who have kind hearts, because those who have kind hearts are easier to gain from. Because when you're kind, it makes you happy to give to others. It makes you happy to be doing good things for others. And you don't ever want to see others hurt. And that is exactly why bad people will manipulate you. They'll try and make you feel guilty almost. They'll make you feel guilty for not doing what they want you to do, for not bending your own self for them, for not putting yourself out there for them, for not doing something for them. They'll make you feel bad for not doing whatever they want you to do, or even for how you feel, you know? They'll even try and make you feel bad for how you feel about them. And that's also why bad people will hide themselves from you. That is why bad people will never show you their true selves until they have already got what they wanted from you. They will only show you their true self after it's already too late. After they've already done what they needed with you. After you've already given them what they wanted from you. They used you like you was just a piece of trash, and then that is when they will show their true colors. It's when they will start to show their true colors, only after they have already got what they wanted from you. But sometimes this could go on for years, because sometimes bad people want more than just things. They want more than just whatever they can gain from you. Sometimes bad people will also use you for emotional things, because bad people also like it when others care about them. You know, they still like the feeling of being cared for, but they can't care about anyone else but themselves. So bad people can hide themselves for years. They could be hiding their true evil and their true wickedness for years from you, just so they can gain even more from you. And another thing about bad people is once they find someone that will stick with them and will care about them, they won't leave your life until you make them leave your life. Because bad people will never not want to gain things from people. Because like I said earlier, bad people only care about gaining benefits for themselves. So the minute they find someone who will always be there to give them what they want, whatever it may be, they will not leave your life. Sometimes they won't. Most of the time, they will just keep using you and using you and using you until you start to realize that the person that you care for does not feel that same way about you. It's not just the fact that they don't feel that same way about you. They don't feel that way about anyone. And this is why it's important to recognize a bad person. One thing about a bad person that I have figured out is when you want something from them, they will not do it for you. Everything that you do for them, they will never do that same thing for you. Sometimes they will. Sometimes they'll do it just to make you believe that they care about you. But every good thing that you do for them, they will never do those same amount of good things for you. You'll be doing lots of good things for a bad person who's in your life, and they will never do the same amount of good things for you as you do for them. Because the only reason why they might do some good things for you is because they're trying to manipulate you, because they want you to believe that they do care for you. But the thing about a bad person is a bad person is really bad at actually doing things for others in general because they don't want to. Because when you don't care for someone at all, you're not going to want to do anything for them in general. Even small things, you're not going to want to do for someone that you don't care about. And bad people don't care for anyone but themselves. They will focus more on themselves, and they will continue to try and gain more from you than they will ever do for you. That's why when you have bad friends, for example, it'll always be you doing more good for them than they are for you, because you do good things for them because you actually care about them and you value them. You care about the way they feel. You care about making them happy. Bad people will only do some good things, only some, just to manipulate you, just to guilt trip you when you start to realize that they never cared for you in the first place. But they'll try and guilt trip you and make you think that they do care for you. And that's why sometimes bad people will sometimes do some good things for you, but they're not doing those good things for you because they actually care about making you happy, because they care about you in general. No, they only care because it's part of their plan and it is part of what they want, because what they want is only what they are gaining from you. That is all they care about. And like I said before, people are good at masking themselves. People will hide their true selves from you to make you believe that you are a good person. They'll try and pretend to be a good person who cares about you because they will care about you, because good people don't have to hide their true selves. They never do. When a good person cares about someone, it's not fake, because good people have good hearts. Kind people have kindness. A bad person will fake that. They will pretend to be good, and they will be friends with you. Sometimes even beyond that. Sometimes you can even be in serious relationships with these people. And they will hide their true selves so that way they can lie to you and they can gain from you. But as soon as they no longer have a reason, they will show you their true selves, because bad people will only hide their true selves because they need to gain more from you. That is the only reason why bad people hide their true selves from everyone else and the people that they use, because obviously bad people know that people like me don't want to be around them, and that we won't give them anything because they're bad people who don't give a shit about anyone but themselves. They know that. They're aware of it. It's why they have to hide themselves in the first place, because they know that they're bad people, so that's why they pretend to be good people. But the minute they have gained what they wanted from you, and the minute they are done using you, they will show their true selves to you. Sometimes they'll even fail to hide their true selves to you, and sometimes the mask will slip. And then that's how you start to see their true colors. The only way to tell if someone is faking their true selves is by paying attention to how they are, how they act, how they think. Because another good way, actually, to make a bad person show their true colors is by testing them, by making them do things that involve actually caring for others in the first place. If you try and make a bad person show some kind of care for others, they will have a very hard time doing that. It's not just because they're selfish. Another thing, bad people will also always want from you. They'll always be coming to you for things. That's another way to tell if someone is faking being a good person. They'll come to you for things. But the best way to detect a bad person, a fake bad person who is pretending to be good, is to ask them to be kind to you like you were kind to them. That is the best way to force a bad person to show their true colors. Sure, they could pretend to care and they could do some good things for you, but they won't be able to do it for long. The more good things you ask them to do for you, and the more kindness you ask for them to show to you, the more and more trouble they will have each time you ask them to show kindness to you. Each time. So the more you ask for good things from them, and the more you ask for kindness from them, they will have a harder and harder time doing it. Because bad people are also hateful, because they know that you are testing them by asking them to do good things for them like you do for them. And then that's also when bad people will become more hateful towards you. They'll start saying things to you. They'll start saying things behind your back, behind you. Those are the ways to make a bad person show their true colors. If you are around someone who only cares more about what they are gaining from you and others, instead of actually giving back to others like others give on to them, that's how you know that you've got a bad person. Because like I said, bad people only care about what they can gain from others. They don't care about others, so obviously they won't care about doing good things for others or showing kindness or care in general for others, which is why they also don't care about hurting others, because they don't care at all about other people in general. That's what it truly means to be a bad person. Now, the last thing I want to say before I end this video, if you think or if you suspect that you are around a bad person, whether it's a friend or a partner, a coworker, being around bad people is not only bad for your mental health, but it is also bad for your own well-being in general, because bad people are also dangerous. Because of the fact that they have such a lack of care and disregard for others, they will not care about the actions that they take, even if those actions can hurt others and pose a threat to the well-being of others. Bad people are dangerous because they don't care for others, they only care about themselves. They're only looking out for themselves. They never have your back when you need it. They don't care about you. They will never tell you the truth even. Because bad people also will lie a lot, because they lie in general by hiding their true colors. So they also will lie a lot. you know? And that's also another thing. When you don't care about someone, you will not care about telling them the truth. So that's also another reason why bad people will lie. Besides the fact that they need to lie to hide their true self, they will never tell the truth to you. A bad person will never actually tell the truth to you. So if you suspect that you are around someone like this, you must do everything in your power to get these people out of your life. Think of it like this. Think of it like a cockroach infestation. They're gross, they're nasty, and they spread disease. You do everything in your power to get rid of them. Either you try and get rid of them yourself, or you call an exterminator to help get rid of them. And what I mean by an exterminator is be around better people. Be around people that actually care just as much for you as you do for them. Kind people need to be around others who are just as kind as they are. Because when good people are around other good people, it brings out even more goodness in them. That's why I always say, being kind to others will bring out the kindness in them. Being good to others will bring out the goodness in them. And when good people are around each other, it just makes them even more good. It makes their kindness in their heart even bigger. Because good people are already kind. So when you show kindness to someone who is already kind themselves, it just makes their kindness even bigger. It makes them even better people. It makes them even more loving people than they already are in the first place. So spend time around people like this. And I know that no one is perfect. I know that even good people do bad things sometimes. But at least good people actually acknowledge their mistakes. And at least good people actually feel guilt and remorse for when they actually do bad things. And they try and redeem themselves by doing good things to make up for the bad things that they do. Bad people don't care about that. Bad people don't care about who they hurt. All they care about is just gaining from others and hiding their true colors from others because they need to gain from others, and that's why they hide their true self. So if you are around someone like this, do whatever it takes to get these people out of your life. Don't ever spend time, don't ever waste time even on a bad person, because it's a pointless effort. There's no point. There's no point in giving effort to a bad person because there's literally no reason to. It wouldn't even make sense to try and give anything to a person who doesn't deserve it. And those people who don't deserve it are bad people. It wouldn't make sense to give people like that anything. It would make about as much sense as going skydiving without a parachute. It would make as much sense as going for a walk when there's a fucking hurricane outside. It's a stupid thing to do to even give a bad person anything because they don't deserve it. Because bad people will never change. Sometimes they can, maybe sometimes, but I highly doubt it. Because when you are who you are, it is very difficult to change that. It is very difficult to change who you truly are as a person. So that's why bad people don't change most of the time, because who you are is who you are. You can try and change it. You can try and pretend. You can try and force yourself to change even. And most of the time, it's not going to work. Who you are is who you are, because who you are is meant to be. And if it's meant to be, then nothing is going to change what is simply meant to be. So, although you can change sometimes, bad people are not going to change, because why should they? Like, why would a bad person even have a reason to change? They don't care for others, so why should they change for others? Like, they don't even have a reason. So, yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I definitely did. I hope you guys actually listened. I hope you guys stuck by till the end. For those who did did stick by till the very end, thank you for hearing what I had to say. And thank you for actually caring to listen to the message that I had to give to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I definitely did. This was a very fun video to make, but also, to me, this is also a very important video to make because I feel like this is a bit of an important message. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next discussion video. Take care, y'all. Peace.